Is it Thursday or Friday? Is it early or late? Who really cares? 'Cause every day is the same. But let's take some time to forget all that stuff and say stop. It's music time with Prang.
Hello, children. Well, I thought I was gonna play some music for you, but actually I'm gonna do a stupid puppet show, so there we go. Anyway, let's get on with the show. What have we got first? So this is Sub-Bass Squirrel, and he speaks like this. And what he's saying now is open door number 1. Oh, and who's behind door number 1? It's Roger the Racist Raver. Well, that's an interesting person, isn't it, Sub-Bass Squirrel? Yes. Well, let's find out what happened to Roger the Racist Raver in our first song. As the fires raged at the vaccine plant, the police had deduced that nobody was harmed. The failed terrorist body was all over the place. They found a worn-out tape and an acid face.
With a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, you could light and heat to cure.
He was top of the scene. His love of excess was at the extreme. All his epiphanies, he'd already had them, hanging backstage with Everson Allen. As the years moved forward and the music got darker, his friends moved on, seeing them was harder. Loneliness became anger, he refused to phone them. He bought a computer and a dial-up modem. Explaining to noobs about what he knew the most of. It was really quite civil, a community that he liked. The darkest it got was David Icke. The web it got bigger, technology hell-bent. He still slept alone in his mum's basement. People online explained the things that oppressed him. It was feminist gays, liberals and Muslims.
Out of this place with a bittersweet face, we're addicted, don't you illustrate it? One love but in a long dark tunnel, so blinded by the lights. Unoriginal doctor who follows another, taking your brain to another dimension. And oh, in your inner space, boy, tell your mom before you go somewhere.
Rabbit hole, it got deeper, it went on and on. From radio phone-ins to QAnon. We know how this ends, so very tragic. Raging at vaccines in a pandemic.
Deborah, have you ever heard of that, the heat and the light relative to certain viruses, yes, but relative to this virus?
That is a treatment.
probably right. That probably was a little bit too dark for this, to be honest. Right-wing extremism and children's TV don't really go that well together. But anyway, let's go back to the beginning of the pandemic. You remember when it was fun? Yes, I remember when it was fun. Yes, and we were all inside and we all had a laugh. And I wrote a song and it was called Pheromone Virus and it went something like this, I think.
But if you're that glad about being able to put it into place,
I'm a dried out husk and I can't. I'm a dried out husk and I can't go out.
That song's better if you play it from the beginning, I find. Yeah, me too. Completely agree.
I got a pheromone virus. I'm a lockdown lover. It's been a few weeks. Am I gonna recover? My windows are closed. My symptoms are mild, but something's got in and it's driving me wild. I will carry on and do as I must, but by 7 p.m. I'm a dried out husk and I can't go out. And I can't go out. Love Chester isn't out tonight. Pulsating hard, chest is tight. Filled with passion and my cheeks are flushed because I'm trapped inside with a pheromone virus. Distant thoughts of a dance explosion, but now we're trapped in the sphere of emotion. We gave it up, but it came back to bite us. Trapped inside with a pheromone virus. I'm coughing up emotion from deep in my heart. Testosterone exponential charts. Zoom conference on, trousers not got 'em. Business on the top and party on the bottom. I know that I'm using a lot of shaman, but what I'm doing is extremely fucking calming and I can't go out. And I can't go out. Love Chester isn't out tonight. Pulsating hard, chest is tight. Filled with passion and my cheeks are flushed because I'm trapped inside with a pheromone virus. Distant thoughts of a dance explosion, but now we're trapped in the sphere of emotion. We gave it up, but it came back to bite us. Trapped inside with a pheromone virus. And I can't go out. And I can't go out. Love Chester isn't out tonight. Pulsating hard, chest is tight. Filled with passion and my cheeks are flushed because I'm trapped inside with a pheromone virus. Distant thoughts of a dance explosion, but now we're trapped in the sphere of emotion. We gave it up, but it came back to bite us. Trapped inside with a pheromone virus.
Oh, look where we are. We're in Matt Hancock's weird room that he speaks to Piers Morgan from sometimes. There's no door in front of here. I'm just sat on Matt Hancock's lap, which is really weird. Hi, Matt. So what happens next? Well, we've got the satirical giraffe MC here. So what's he going to do? I'm not sure, but I think he's got something to say.
Yo, hold tight, prang on the beat. Original drum and bass celebrity. Easy Patrick Valance, big up the witty.
He's a big fan of Patrick Valance.
Let's go.
Yeah, all right, chill out, man. We will go.
But if you're that glad about being able to put it in the place,
So it's gonna be
again,
some MC.
why did you, as health
go with
secretary,
it. Just
vote
go with
against it?
Well, because the reason that I'm glad now is because we've been able to sort that out.
Yo, he's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. Mates with a taxi cabbie, man knows the Red Bulls aren't shabby. Boris's faithful labbit, ignore Chris Whitty and Patrick Valley. Locked down late like a silly Sally, dilly dally, up the tally, pretty badly. And now we've sadly, just quite madly, gone do lally. Talking from his shitter, his pictures they do litter. Red Bulls then looming bigger than the virus in the winter. House of Horrors, Alakazam, tis for Piers who, the one Morgan, the Don Gorgan. That's not Matt, he's a ball band with red lack. Skills on the gram, jabs for your nan, he's the phenomenal health sake fam. Skills on the gram, jabs for your nan, free school meals, no way fam. Man's meddling with the medical ting, levelling up on the regular ting, mangling all the handling of the virus from the pangling ting. Yo, he's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. Skills on the gram, jabs for your nan, he's the phenomenal health sake fam. Skills on the gram, jabs for your nan, free school meals, no way fam. Man's meddling with the medical ting, levelling up on the regular ting, mangling all the handling of the virus from the pangling ting. Yo, he's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. Mates with a taxi cabbie, man knows the Red Bulls aren't shabby. Boris's faithful labbit, ignore Chris Whitty and Patrick Valley. Locked down late like a silly Sally, dilly dally, up the tally, pretty badly. And now we've sadly, just quite madly, gone do lally. Talking from his shitter, his pictures they do litter. Red Bulls then looming bigger than the virus in the winter. House of Horrors, Alakazam, tis for Piers who, the one Morgan, the Don Gorgan. That's not Matt, he's a ball band with red lack. Skills on the gram, jabs for your nan, he's the phenomenal health sake fam. Skills on the gram, jabs for your nan, free school meals, no way fam. Man's meddling with the medical ting, levelling up on the regular ting, mangling all the handling of the virus from the pangling ting. Yo, he's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab. He's the king of the jab, not like Preeti or Dominic Raab.
Well, because the reason that I'm glad now is because we've been able to sort that out and put it in place.
Well, the reason you're glad now is that you got shamed.
Thanks to you.
Let's be honest, you got shamed into it by a football player.
We were really having it off there to that one, but we probably need to turn off this strobe now because it's a bit annoying. Well, Matt Hancock is a bit of a dick, but never mind. We were just saying in the middle of that song, we should have maybe a slightly nicer song because this is supposed to be a kids program. So here's a song about somebody nice called Janet from a place called Purley. That I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's nice.
She lost her job in Debenhams, it was so very tough. She prided herself on selling useless stuff. Her husband Brian, well, he didn't care that much. He could always work from home and they'd have enough. She read the Daily Mail and her mind turned to the young. It seems they caused the pandemic just by having fun. Her life was empty, she entered a dark lull. This is the story of a COVID marshal. Oh, Janet, Janet, you don't have to be so mad. When you take a look at things, they're really not so bad. We know that deep inside you're a lover, not a hater. Much the same as Star Wars when Luke believed in Vader. Oh, Janet, Janet, we've recorded you a song. You're up with Sally Cinnamon, you're just like Major Tom. One day this corona stuff will all just go away. You can go out on the weekend to IKEA on Pearly Way. As you've probably guessed by now, this story isn't great. Well, I've been stuck inside for months, give me a fucking break. And you know, with Janet's tale, it's also open-ended. Maybe she'll learn a lot from those she apprehended. And why does every hero have to have a clever arc? Real life's not like that, we stumble in the dark. Plus if I go on and tell you any more, then I'll have nothing left for a song in lockdown 4. Oh Janet, Janet, you don't have to be so mad. When you take a look at things, they're really not so bad. We know that deep inside you're a lover, not a hater. Much the same as Star Wars when Luke believed in Vader. Oh Janet, Janet, we've recorded you a song. You're up with Sally Cinnamon, you're just like Major Tom. One day this corona stuff will all just go away. You can go out on a weekend to IKEA on Pearly Way.
No, it's not gay. It's a good song, right? And that's homophobic anyway, so you shouldn't say that. So shut up. So I think where we have to go next after this is, you know, that song was about people who are inherently good, but obviously some people are inherently evil. So should we see who's behind door number 2? No, it's that way. No, it's that way. See? Oh, it's Priti Patel, the Home Secretary. She's actually pure evil. So here's a song about Priti Patel.
Have you ever had that dark, uneasy feeling? Seen a dead baby crawl across your ceiling? Got so scared you set your mattress on fire? Think you've been to the depths of hell? Priti Patel, Priti Patel. Toilet very quick. All of a sudden, you've been sick on your dick. Someone rolled the Portaloo with you still inside. There But then before you knew it, your mind had flipped. 8 hours later, you'd forgotten it all. But how did those footprints get up your wall? Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel. Time you were out, just feeling the vibe. No real thoughts of the world outside. You did another line and left it, but you were torn. But when you got home, your son was being born. Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel. It was your first real time on the festival scene. Out with pals who were sesh machines. Pushed it too far and you chewed off your cheeks and lied about oral diseases for weeks. Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel. You invited all your friends on a boat holiday and had too much fun while you were away. You got shipwrecked and you couldn't think. To top it all off, you pissed in your sink. Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel. You were being careful with your supplies. It seemed real smart to use a Kinder Surprise. The size and the shape seemed the perfect way. But you were wrong and it was stuck for days. Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel. The moral of this long and disgusting tale, it's inevitable that good people will fail. If you're someone that smiles at pain, this kind of story will use your name. Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel. Pretty Patel.
Well, I think we've learnt a lot there. We haven't. And that's almost all we've got time for today. Yes, I think we should have rehearsed these bits a bit more. They could have been a lot better, actually. Yeah, I totally agree. But anyway, that was very fun. It's good to see you all on chatting away. Well, I'll leave you with a hero of mine who has absolutely nothing to do with this, but it's David Bowie playing some Jungle, just because, well, why not?
Blow me and the